We made it to Friday. Oh, it is just a fabulous, fabulous thing, the Friday. I hope you made it too, audience. I think you did. The good news is, you know who else made it? Stormer.
Hello.
Stormer is our special fill-in guest again today on Blinded by the Item, where we guess juicy bits of gossip with the names left out. Because Dawn, our amazing co-hostess, Dawn, is in Italy. By the way, her Instagram handle Dawn at dark. Mm-hmm. You can follow her Italian journeys as she learns how to, among other things, make pasta.
We have official confirmation that she made it to the wonderful country of Italy. She's doing pasta classes. She's doing stuff with coffee as well. She's living her best life, Bradley.
She really is.
Mm-hmm.
She's made it out of the Charlotte Bojangles.
We were so worried. It was like, all we've seen is her at the Bojangles.
For all we know, she just stayed because she loved the chicken so much.
I mean, look, I would not blame her, although I'm glad she made it to Italy safe and is having a blasto.
Yes. I'm a little jealous. I'm not going to stunt. Looking at some of those pictures and videos, I wish I was where she was right now.
Well, keep it up, Stormer, and you'll get there.
Oh, okay, great.
Especially if you nail all of the blind items today.
Oh, okay. You'll buy me an Italian vacation if I get every single one right?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Sure.
All right.
I should say when.
I'll hold you to it. On the YouTubes.
Speaking of getting there, we've got a goal. By the 4th of July, we want to get to 5,000 subscribers. So be sure to like and subscribe and tell all of your friends about Blinded by the Item and hit that notification bell because as soon as we drop our premiere, you'll get notified that it is ready for you to devour.
Love it, man. And you guys do such an amazing job guessing in when you're watching the premiere, but also just in the comments.
Mm-hmm. Y'all are
as always.
Let's get it going today for a little Blinded by the Item. Let's start with this one. We must be getting close to the release of the next season of the show because the trades are reminding us that this A-list TV and movie actor and his love interest in the show are dating in real life. And by dating, of course, we mean they haven't seen each other in 6 months and they have sex with other people.
Oh, okay.
We must be getting close to the release of the next season of the show because the trades are reminding us that this A-list TV and movie actor and his, quote, love interest in the show are dating in real life. And, of course, by dating, we mean they haven't seen each other in 6 months and they have sex with other people.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
So,
is this love interest also an A-level celebrity? No? Okay.
So it's an A-list TV.
A-list TV and movie actor.
So the actor is the male.
Correct.
Or I should say, that person is a male.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's a male actor who has a show that's about to come out. This is not like what's that thing the kids watch?
The thing the kids watch.
That they put off forever?
Stranger Things?
Oh, well, yeah, but no. But yeah. But
Euphoria?
No. Euphoria. Okay.
Bluey?
Bluey.
Thing the kids watch? I didn't know. What are you talking about?
Cocomelon.
Like the very scandalous Bluey character.
Let me read it again here. We've got, we must be getting close to the release of the next season of the show, which I will just say the spoiler alert is, yes, we are getting close to the release of the next season. It's because the trades are reminding us that this A-list TV and movie actor and his love interest in the show are dating in real life. And of course, by dating, the blind is saying, no, they're absolutely not. They haven't seen each other in 6 months and they have sex with other people.
Oh, but the trades are implying that they are actually dating each other.
Their trades are doing their part in reminding us that these two are, quote, dating in real life, just to maybe build some publicity for the upcoming season.
It's a publicationship.
That's what
This
they call
isn't like
them.
a Rob McElhenney, Caitlin Olsen situation, is it?
No, they're married.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Who are they in? What are they in?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
They're just busy trying to improve the image of Ryan Reynolds.
Well, who isn't at this point?
It's fair.
Okay, what other
A-list
TV shows are coming up
and
soon?
movie actor that has a next season of a show coming out soon.
So I'm assuming it's a streamer.
It is. Well, no, it's not actually.
Cable?
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
I'm fighting myself.
It's okay.
I think it's produced by a cable, but it's technically a streamer. So I'm going to say yes.
Is this a Taylor Sheridan show?
No.
Okay.
So HBO Max? Oh, then it's like a Peacock?
Nope.
Hulu?
Hulu?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a Hulu. Okay.
It's coming out in Hulu pretty soon.
There's something coming out in the Hulus.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Murders in the Building.
Nope. A-list TV and movie actor.
A-list TV and movie actor and his co-host, they are allegedly dating. So we would know this. This would be like obvious.
Uh-huh.
Is this Glenn Powell in that football show? No.
This is a show that...
This is like multiple seasons?
Yes.
Of this
Okay,
show?
gotcha. Not a debut.
Big time show. This guy has won all the awards for this show.
Oh.
It's not like Ted Lasso because we
That's
know.
Apple TV Plus.
Oh, yeah.
Dang. Geez, what other Hulu shows? Oh, The Bear. The Bear.
Oh,
okay, duh.
Jeremy Allen White.
Do you remember her name?
Are we talking about which one are we talking about?
Well, he has a love interest in the show, who's
Yeah.
played by the actress
Claire.
Yes, Molly Gordon is her name.
Okay, so
she
that's-
is- yes, we're
But
not
they're
talking
not together?
Yeah, they are. We've seen them making out at the end of last year.
Okay, but Mike.
I know. Trust me. I know.
All right, fill in the blanks.
According
All
to
right.
the blind item here, we must be getting close to the release of the next season of The Bear because the trades want us to remember that Jeremy Allen White and Molly Gordon are actually dating in real life. And by dating, of course, we mean they haven't seen each other in 6 months and they're having sex with other people.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I feel like he's been dating 100 people in the distance between this and the last season.
Mm-hmm.
And we had more recent belief that he and Ayo Edebiri were
Well, that's
were
who I was
together.
thinking. Like,
Yeah.
are they referring to them at
No.
Wrigley Field?
Well,
that
wasn't
Wrigley
he
Field?
also making out with somebody and like?
That's Molly Gordon.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was
So,
Molly Gordon. Okay.
End of last year, we saw pictures of him making, and so there were 3 different times they did paparazzi strolls. They were making out twice, and then they were hanging out with her dad. Because as soon as you include a parent,
Family member.
then all of a sudden it becomes real. But
Yeah.
we haven't seen the two of them together now for like 6 months.
Because nobody would ever involve their parents in something that wasn't genuine.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, okay. Look, I'm glad there's a publicationship for people to talk about if it gets them talking about the Bear because, oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah, and not just that, he's got the Bruce Springsteen biopic, I think, coming out pretty soon here later on this year as well. He's got a lot to promote.
Wasn't there something else too?
Yes, he is going to be playing Rota the Hutt in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. That I believe is like a cousin or something of Jabba the Hutt.
Did we talk about
We have
that?
talked
Because
about
he
this
was
before.
because I was offended.
Yes, you were
that
very
he's playing
offended.
a hut.
Yes.
It seems like a waste. Does that mean he's gonna? Yeah, that's a hot hut.
Hot Hut summer.
Well, yeah, you never know. Jabba may not look like the rest of his family. He might have been an outlier.
Yeah, maybe Jabba started taking Ozempic or something.
Maybe,
There you go.
maybe
All the stars are doing it.
the Huts have abs. That's a series I like.
Yeah.
The Huts have
Stop
abs.
eating so much Pizza Hut, Jabba the Hutt. Maybe you'll drop a pound or two. That was rude. I'm sorry.
God, do not body shame Star Wars characters. Thank you. Oh,
Let's go on and do another one here. You guys got to that one. Nicely done. By the way, season, I think the 21st or 20, I don't know, a couple of weeks we were going to get season whatever it is of The Bear.
Cool.
are you enjoying the Bear still?
I can't watch it. I don't watch The Bear.
Oh.
Wait, have we talked about that? Why?
We've talked about that. It's way too. As somebody
Intense.
who grew up in the industry,
Oh, that's right.
and worked
That's
in the
right.
industry, I
You're
get
just like-
so uncomfortable with that show. I just can't do it.
All right.
No, thank you.
Sorry.
I hear ya.
Yeah, it's okay.
Didn't mean to.
I got
open
trauma
a
just,
wound.
just thinking about it.
Yeah, chef.
Unfortunately, this former A-list athlete and forgettable reality star has fallen back into some old habits, and it's led to serious issues in his personal life. Unfortunately, this former A-list athlete and forgettable reality star has fallen back on some old habits, and it has led to some serious issues in his permanent life.
Is this a football player?
Nope.
Basketball player?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
So it's not.
Keep going.
Soccer player. Baseball.
We'll be here all day.
Really?
Oh.
Okay.
So it's tennis,
Nope.
golf,
Nope.
Equestrian riding.
curling,
Former reality star, though. Swimming?
Hold on.
forgettable reality star.
Unfortunately, this former A-list athlete and forgettable reality star has fallen back on some old habits. It's led to some serious issues in his personal life. You got it?
Think this is Ryan Lochte?
You're darn right it is.
Because his wife just announced their divorce.
Yep.
And I'm hoping the blind item is not true because he has been very vocal about all of the struggles that he's had in the past and trips to rehab and things like that. So hopefully it's just, the irreconcilable differences that they talk about and it's not him falling back in the old patterns. But according to the blind item, that is exactly what is happening, and it is causing him to leading to some serious issues in his personal life and ultimately the end of his marriage.
Well, she's the one that made the statement, right?
Yes.
I think it is telling that he was not a part of that statement.
Yes.
Nope. So, and they have a child, correct?
3 or 4.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And he has commented on what she said.
Okay.
And he basically just
was like
kind of agreed with everything she said, and it was just that it's time. And unfortunately, this is the next best step for everyone involved.
That means he does not want to talk about it.
Yeah. Good luck to him.
Well, good luck to him. I hope.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I hope those kids make it through all that because that's always tough to
It's always hardest on
get
the
divorced. Always is.
Definitely. So there you go. And by the way, he was on season 1 of Traitors. For anybody who watched that season, you probably forgot he was.
It is crazy to think about his run at the Olympics happened 10 years ago already. The 2016 Olympics.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Yeah, well, I noted yesterday because we talked about him on the radio, and I thought to myself, he used to be the most annoying person on the internet, or like kind of the silliest, most random person on the internet.
Yeah, he was kind of like a Paul brother back in 2015.
In 10 years is my point.
But he was kind of the heir apparent for United States swimming after Michael Phelps' last Olympics back there in 2016. A lot of people thought he was going to kind of be the face of, that group of athletes. And that kind of happened a little bit, but I don't think as much as what people thought it was going to be.
Well, it looks like, his first medals came in the 2018.
Oh,
really?
The
2008.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Okay,
2008 summer is when that's when the high profile of him and Michael Phelps were together in that whole team. That was, I think, way back in 08.
Yeah.
Won the bronze there in that one, 2012 as well, and then also 16. So
and that's when his popularity really blew up, 2016.
For sure. Mm-hmm. But he has been competing at the Olympics, it looks like, since maybe even the 04 games.
Nice.
It's insane. So, he's been around for a long time.
He like 52?
He's 40.
Wow.
40.
They,
40.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
All right. Strong swimmer.
Time does fly.
It certainly does. Let's go ahead and keep rolling on with some more blind items today. You guys are going through those first 2 very, very quickly. I'll see how this one goes. Okay. This long-time B-plus list reality star knew the lie involving an A-list actor caught fire too quickly, so she decided to give people the goods on her highly debated relationship that had some timeline issues. That and also the fallout with a family member. So this longtime B-plus list reality star knew the lie involving an A-list actor caught fire too quickly. She decided to fan those flames a little bit by bringing up a highly debated relationship and spilling all the tea, and also brought up her family member fallout.
Well, this obviously isn't Chris Martin and Dakota Johnson.
It's not.
I have a feeling I know the story because I think I've seen the story, but I'm going to have to get a shovel out and start digging because I'm not quite sure all the parts.
We got a B-plus list reality star, long time.
And she was talking about sleeping with, actually the phrase was not sleeping with, correct? Is this, she was maybe dry?
Oh.
Hump day? Ing? Do you know who I'm talking about?
I thought I read about this, but now I'm blanking. Who is this again?
And the dry hump or E was Glenn Powell.
We don't know. We weren't there.
That's right.
Well, I thought it was, she said Glenn Powell.
No. I don't know who was receiving it. Who was giving the dry hump.
I was getting the dry humping.
Yes.
You weren't there. We were all there.
It's very dry, I can tell you that.
I had some snacks.
Which we can unpack that here in a second.
Okay, so Kristen Cavallari.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
And the story about Austin Butler, but then
Glenn Powell.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
God. Friday mouth. But then there's this timeline thing, and I don't remember who the timeline's about.
And you guys aren't deep into the Bravo universe, so I wouldn't expect you to be able to pull out the names Craig Conover and Paige DeSorbo, so we'll just move on. But according to the blind item, though, Christian Cavallari knew that the story involving Glenn Powell kind of caught fire, and by the story, the quote here says lie about Glenn Powell caught fire too quickly, and that is why she gave the goods when it comes to timeline issues with her relationship relationship with Craig Conover when he was still with
Just like, quick.
Paige DeSorbo. And then also the fact that she doesn't talk to her dad anymore.
Yeah.
That's the
because
other
he
big
crossed
story
a
from-
line or something. I didn't.
Yeah,
dig
with
too
the
deeply
kids in
into that
particular.
story.
Well, she didn't reveal what it was. She just
She
said
never
that
has,
her
yeah.
father crossed the line involving something to do with the kids. We don't even know how long ago this was or anything. But it was such a strong line where she has literally said, yeah, he is no longer going to be in my life anymore.
So the blind is then implying that like maybe she was about to get called on her stuff with this Glenn Powell story that she's just started throwing other headlines out to distract.
Because, let me just ask the question. Do two very attractive people who are grown-ass adults end up dry humping after hanging out all night? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
No, that's
That's the dumbest story I've
That's-
ever heard in my life.
unless they're in high school or college.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Well,
Yeah.
I did when I read the story. I was like, well, that's an odd thing to share. And also,
I mean,
why didn't you just
if you're into that kind of thing,
Like, how
I don't
does-
know.
how does that even work?
I didn't know it was possible, but apparently it is.
People still dry hump?
I don't know. I'm not going to kink shame if that's your
No,
thing.
that's true. That's
No,
actually true, Stormer. Thank
I
you.
don't know. I think Kristen Cavallari likes more than just dry humping based off the anecdotes that
just
she has
plain old
shared.
humping.
So
And that's the funny part, too, because she went on later in that article to complain about the fact that only anybody ever talks about is who she's been in a relationship with. And it's like, well, that's because that's all you ever talk about. That's why it's the thing that gets headlines. Sorry.
Honey.
That's kind of how this works.
This is like, and look, let's be clear. It's worked for her.
No, for sure.
Like, people hang on those stories.
All right. You
the
guys
only thing they're hanging from.
Okay. Well, apparently it is, because unless you're wearing corduroys.
all I can see is like a geeky Glenn Powell, like in the back room, like, hey,
Oh, yeah.
you want to dry hump? Okay. Let's do another blind item here. Seriously.
That was the
Well, no,
scariest
well,
noise
wait,
I've
what
ever
was the
heard
name
you
of
make.
that movie he was in where he had to pretend to be a bunch of different people?
Hitman.
Hitman. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's one of his Hitman characters.
Well, also, it just took his sexometer down by like 50%. Like,
All right. This one is a riddle. You guys ready for a riddle?
Oh, yes.
It's kind of a riddle. It's just a really long one, but let's work through it. We just got our first look at an upcoming romance movie between this foreign-born, 3-time Oscar-nominated A-list actress and a foreign-born, 1-time Oscar-nominated A-list actor. It reminded us that the actress was supposed to star opposite a foreign-born Oscar-winning A-list actor, but that guy's wife said no way. She knows that he has been obsessed with the actress for the last 2 years. And here's a little hint. The actors are from the same country.
oh,
So
Okay.
we've got a upcoming romance movie that we just got our first look at. It involves a foreign-born, 3-time Oscar-nominated A-list actress and a foreign-born, 1-time Oscar-nominated A-list actor. It reminded us that that actress was actually supposed to star with another foreign-born Oscar-winning actor, a different A-lister, who happens to be from the same country as the guy she ended up doing the movie with. But that second guy's wife said, no way. She knows he's been obsessed with her for the last 2 years.
So the foreign-born actors are from the same place, but
From
the
the same-
actress is from somewhere else.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. Just want to make
They
sure.
were born in the same country, those two actors were. And again, they're all A-listers here that we're talking about. One is an Oscar winner. One is a Oscar nominee. And the actress has been nominated for 3 Oscars.
so the dudes are from the same country?
The dudes are from the same country.
Okay, and the female is from the United States.
No, she's also foreign born.
Yeah.
Oh,
And this.
oh.
And did we just get a trailer for this movie?
We just got our first look. at this movie.
Okay, gotcha. Not a trailer.
Not Wicked.
Actually, I will be on. No, I think we may have gotten a trailer. I don't really know. I just know we saw the two of them in this upcoming romance film.
Well, I know J-Lo's trailer for Kiss of the Spider Woman just came out, but I don't think this is her. Obviously, she's not foreign-born.
Think of our foreign-born A-list actresses.
3-time nominated.
Who's
Yeah, that's a lot.
3-time
It's not like
nominated.
Nicole Kidman.
It's not.
I know she just got announced a new Amazon show for
Oh,
her.
and Nicole Kidman, we know it's not because Hawaii. All right.
What country do we think Nicole Kidman's from?
Australia. Rebel Wilson.
Are the actors from Australia or is the
Oh.
actress from Australia?
The
No, that's-
actresses.
Is
The
Margot Robbie from Australia?
Oh yeah. With Colin Farrell. But who's the other person?
So let me fill it in with what you got so
Okay.
far. You guys are doing a great job. We got our first look at an upcoming romance movie starring Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell. It was actually supposed to be Margot Robbie and this other guy who's from the same country as Colin Farrell, who is an Oscar winner. But his wife said, no way. He knows that the actor, her husband, has been obsessed with Margot Robbie for the past 2 years.
Ray Fiennes?
Why specifically?
Wait,
I
why?
mean, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of reason to be obsessed with Margot Robbie, but for the last 2 years specifically has been put in there.
Okay, so this is an Irish actor.
Something
Is
to
this
do with
Barry
Barbie?
Keoghan?
No, she's married.
Barry Keoghan?
No, I'm saying the person.
This person's married.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Yeah.
Da.
And to say, it has something to do with Barbie, yeah.
Oh.
But
who else was in Barbie?
and it's relevant to the last 2 years.
This person wasn't in Barbie.
Oh, was
though.
not. Oh, sorry.
They weren't in
But
Barbie.
it has something to do with Barbie.
They're going to be like in the sequel?
Were they part of the music?
Were they in Saturday Night Live like Will Ferrell, who was in Barbie?
Irish actors.
2 years ago, we had Barbie.
Cillian Murphy.
We had Barbie and we had Oppenheimer, and according to the blind items, we were supposed to have Margot Robbie and Cillian Murphy in that upcoming romantic movie that we just saw, but that didn't happen because Cillian Murphy's wife put her foot down and said, no, I know you're obsessed with Margot Robbie and you will not be starring in a romantic movie with that lady.
That makes an awkward call with your agent.
Yeah.
Well, my wife would prefer I not do this film.
Well, it's interesting that we're talking about this because I'm pretty sure Alex Garland, who has done the 28 Days and 28 Years Later movies, he actually announced within the next couple of days that he won't be appearing in this next one, but he'll be appearing in the one after that. So
there's going to be
there has been some Cillian Murphy news in the last
later?
couple. I don't really know what the plan is with that
56 days later.
56. Okay, gotcha.
No, I'm just making that up.
I was going to say.
I had no idea. So we saw a little bit of news about Cillian, and I think I know why.
32 decades later, I guess it could be.
A big, bold, beautiful journey is that trailer we got with Colin Farrell.
I haven't
and
seen
Margot
that
Robbie.
trailer.
Well, it looks lovely.
Yeah.
I mean, Margot Robbie is lovely.
She's the best.
All right, let's do another quick one here if we got the time. Yes, we certainly do. How about I don't know, that's so sad to end on that one. I'm not going to do that one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go with this
Friday.
one instead. Nothing sad like cheating on your wife. This offspring of a permanent A-list singer is getting cheated on by her husband, although she won't leave him because she doesn't want to be single again and, a few $100 million other reasons. This offspring
$100 million reasons. Got it.
This offspring of a permanent A-list singer is being cheated on by her husband, although she's not going to leave him because she doesn't want to be single again. And, there's a few $100 million other reasons.
Oh, dear.
Okay, so offspring of a musician.
Offspring of a permanent A-list musician, as you say.
Is the musician a male?
The musician is indeed a male.
Okay, so female offspring?
Correct?
Female offspring of a male magician.
Are they a rock star?
They are.
Okay.
Oh, is this like a... Oh.
I got one.
Yep.
Is this Steven Tyler and Liv Tyler?
Tyler.
Okay.
Lord of the Rings.
And the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
This offspring of a permanent A-list singer is getting cheated on by her husband, although she won't leave him because she doesn't want to be single again, and a few $100 million other reasons.
Lionel Richie?
Yes.
Oh.
So we're talking about...
You got it.
What's her name? Sophia?
Nicely done. And of course, she just had that humongous high-profile marriage a couple of, last year, was it? Or a couple of years ago, too?
Oh, God.
You remember?
No.
Her last name is now Grange. She is Sophia Richie Grange because Elliot Grange, the son of the guy from Universal Music Group, Grange,
That
he
sounds familiar.
is her husband now. And according to the blind items, she knows that he is cheating on her, although she will not leave him because she doesn't want to be single again. And, there's a few other hundreds of millions of reasons why. Lucius Grange, of course, the head of CEO and head of Universal Music Group, who we last seen high-fiving somebody, as it was in the, it was Kendrick Lamar, because he was obviously taking the side of Kendrick Lamar in the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, because Drake was suing him.
Yeah, and Drake got mad about that. He said, like, that implies that they had this out against me, them high-fiving at the Super Bowl or whatever. And no, Drake, that's just, no. Sorry.
So we hope that's not true.
Well, yeah, I hope that's not true. Also, wouldn't they have had a prenup or something, like, to protect both? Because I would assume both of them came into the marriage with money.
Yeah, and I think the idea is, though, that she just doesn't
want to deal with
She'll look the other way to make sure she still stays with all that money.
Hey, after Ben and Jen didn't get that prenup for their second marriage, I just don't know what to believe with Hollywood marriages anymore.
It means it was true love after all. Just like it's true love here right now between the three of us, which includes all of the people listening on the radio, all of the people who downloaded this podcast, and every single one of you who watched this happen on our YouTube channel. It's called
Blinded by the Item.
Like and subscribe and have a great weekend. Bye!
Blinded by the item.